What's up, everybody? Welcome back. I'm trying to get everything situated. We started a little earlier than usual, so I'm trying to get this situated and set up. I don't know why it's not reading all my stuff because I had no opportunity to get it all done. Hold on one second, guys. Of course, it's going to act a little goofy here on me. All right. I definitely am not prepared right now. I was thinking we were going to start a little bit later. I guess that's my fault. So give me a second to get everything caught up because nothing is set up right now. Normally, some of the stuff I would be doing now would be during a qualifying session or then to practice, but did not have the opportunity to do that. I am setting it up now. Be patient with me, guys. Just give me a few minutes here. DJ was not here today to race control, so it did start a little bit earlier than we've been starting. So give me 1 second. Looks like we got two heats here tonight. First heat out on the track now. Shit, I didn't even put the right fucking title on kick. Hold on a second, Alex. I see you. I was not ready for them to start this early.
Starts on leader out of 4. 8 laps. Good luck.
So you followed so that you could advertise another channel? Is that what you did? Like, I don't get it. I don't do that to other people's streams. I think that's cringy as fuck. And it's definitely cringy when people do it in my stream. I would rather you unfollow and just get a fucking life. All right. I just don't know why people do that. It irks me. It probably shouldn't irk me that bad, but it definitely does irk me when people do that. So we're going to go ahead and block that moron. And we are now live over on TikTok. Looks like really got nobody watching right now. Probably because nobody shared the stream yet. As we get ready for heat race number 2. It's going to be Dylan Kinsey starting on the pole. Bud in second. Craig Bristol third. Matt Schaefer in fourth. Going to be Brandon Combs in that number 5 spot. And Brandon Templeton in that number 6 position. Green flag is out as they head down into turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be Craig Bristol trying to battle the field for that number 2 position as Dylan Kinsey drives away out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Right now it's single file. Thank you for the like him, and thank you for the like. Appreciate that. Just getting live over on TikTok. They started about 10 minutes early, and it screwed me up, so I'm sorry about not being organized. We watched heat race number 1 here, and yeah. So Dylan Kinsey going to lead the way. Matt Schaefer in second. Wow, I said Matt Shepard. As we got a wreck in turn number 1 and 2. Looks like Bud's going to get the worst of that one. Let's see what happened here. Oh, we got a tag from behind. Oh, it just made him tight and pushed him up in the corner. Bud's going to be out of heat race number 2, but he still makes the feature because everybody makes it here tonight. Caution flag is out. Surprised they threw the caution with him towing that quick.
All right, we looked at that. I'm not really sure what happened there with Bud. I know he got a little contact, but just I don't think it was enough right car.
All right, so we got a few people over on Kick. What's up, everybody? Say hello out in the chat.
Next part here. So a few laps left. Keep it going.
Let's see. We got other places. We got a couple over on YouTube also. People starting to kick in over on the Facebook side. We are streaming on all the platforms here tonight. As the pace car is out, we are on TikTok too. What's up, Elijah? You cannot. Well, no, you got to be connected to the internet. It is PC only, and you do have to be connected to the internet. Even if you're racing the AI, I don't believe it works without it. What's up, Harold? I see you. I see you, bud. Only 12 cars here tonight, light field for their season finale. I guess that's what leagues do. They stop showing up when they think they don't have a chance. As Dylan Kinsey going to get on the gas down into turn number 1 and 2. Matt Schaefer up to second. Much better start for the field. They're going to stay pretty close to Kinsey as they're 3 wide for the number 3 spot. What's up, Xbox? What's up, buddy? Into turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be 2x2 for that number 3 spot. Brandon Combs up on the high side. I think he is the only one I heard that has a chance to take this championship away from Dalton Deward. But right now, Dalton looking pretty solid here tonight. We're going to find out how this plays out. Not enough cars to really shake up things too much, so it's going to be awful hard for Combs, I think, to take that championship away unless Deward has an absolutely horrible day. Battle going to be for that number 1 spot. Here comes Schaefer looking for the lead out of turn number 2. Dylan Kinsey going to fight back on the outside. Down the back straightaway, it is iRacing, Cody. iRacing through turn number 1 and 2. It is going to be Matt Schaefer out front leading the way down into turn number 1 and 2. I said 1 and 2 back there on 3 and 4. I'm a moron. Single files. The battle for third continues to rage. Brandon giving a big battle to Brandon for the number 3 spot. It is going to be Schaefer, Kinsey, Templeton, Combs, Craig Bristol rounding out the field as Bud did not complete the race. So he raced number 2 in the books. We're going to get a little bit of a warm-up here and get ready for tonight's feature. It's only going to be 12 cars. Might be a good thing for Lincoln. Lincoln could definitely be a difficult track for some of these guys. Gives everybody a little bit more room on the track because it does get narrow out there for these guys. We got Kurt out there in the 218. He was fast last week. It'll be interesting to see what he is able to do here tonight.
5 minutes here. Go and use the restroom. Do what you got to do. Run the track in.
We're going to see if these guys are able to work in the track a little bit here. They said 5 minutes for the warm-up. I think you guys heard that. 5 minutes for the warm-up. I forgot that I had chat playing over. See, Brand, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'm good with it. I needed that time earlier. This is going to be Bachman out front. Dalton Deward second. For the quick times. Kurt in a third. Logan Wentz in fourth. Tyler Knopf in fifth as we are wrecking out of turn number... What turn are we in there? I think it was turn number 2. Yep, turn number 2. As these guys going to roll around for about 5 minutes of the warm-up. Looks like we got about 3 minutes and 15 seconds left to the warm-up, and we're going to get into tonight's feature. Morano is going to be race control here tonight. It doesn't show him up there, but it does show him on my SDK. It does look like maybe we might end up with one more driver if Alex got in there in time. It is going to put him in the feature, so Alex will be in the feature. Looks like we're going to have 13 cars here for tonight's main event. Sam Bachman out front now with the quick time in the 007. Could he pull it upside? I'll tell you what, Bachman is not one to underestimate. He's got some speed. We just got to work on him a little bit to close out these deals. But that 007 has definitely been picking up the pace. He could potentially pull the upside here tonight at Lincoln, and he is showing it with the lap times right now. So watch that 007, see if he is able to do anything. Jaden, by the way, thank you for the like. Appreciate that. Appreciate that like, guys. Appreciate. Make sure you guys get those shares out there. Likes, shares, follows, all that good stuff. All I feel is pain, says Landon. Why do you feel pain? Talk to me. Tell me why you feel pain. As Brandon Combs up to second quickest in the number 28. Let's see Dalton's third quickest. Bo Smith, thank you for the like. Appreciate that. Oh, I got to imagine. I don't know what you play, but even if you're just walking with a flute from 9 to 7 every day out in the heat, that would suck. So right now, practice about to warm up, about to finish up as we got about 1 minute left out here tonight. About 1 minute left on the clock for this warm up. Then we're going to go into tonight's feature here. Who is going to win it? Who's going to take away that championship? I don't know how close the points are. I haven't looked at the points. My bad. F in the chat. I'm a bad broadcaster. Oh, I can imagine. Probably sitting down, relaxing, and watching a stream is probably nice for you right now. 30 seconds, and we are going to go ahead and go into tonight's feature, getting ready for tonight's main event. They're out there talking smack. Brandon digging that outside, trying to put some fast laps in. Just to give you an idea, he is quicker than Dalton Deward right now. That lap, let's see what Dalton does his lap this time around. As that is going to be the end of warm-up, and we aren't going to see what Dalton's able to do. All right, let's get ready for tonight's starting lineup. Alex did make it in time in order to make that starting grid, starting on the pole here tonight. In that number 007, he was quick time in warm-up too. Don't count him out starting out front. It's going to be Sam Bachman outside of him in that number 83 machine. He was quick. He made the pass around Kinsey for the win, and he raced number 2. It's going to be Matt Schaefer. Starting in at third here tonight in the number, what number is he today? Let's go see what number he is before I assume, because he has been known to change that number on me. All right, he's going to be the number 82 of Dalton Deward. Outside of him in the 639, it's going to be Dylan Kinsey. Starting at fifth here tonight in the 316, it's going to be Devin Howard with Brandon Templeton. Starting in sixth here tonight in the 31. Starting seventh in the number 18 machine, it's going to be Logan Wentz. And needing no introduction in the number 28 dirt car machine, it is going to be Brandon Combs. Starting at ninth here tonight, in the number 8, oh, sorry, I'm way off. In the number 218, it's going to be Kurt. Followed by Craig Bristol in 10th. Going to be Bud starting in 11th. And Tyler in that number 12 spot. Alex did not grid up. Out of turn number 4, they got them stacked up 2 by 2. Make sure you wave it to your favorite as they come by. This time, I promise you they're waving at you in their little virtual cockpits. As they head through turn number 1 and 2, getting ready to go racing here tonight. Who's your favorite? Who's your pick? Harold picks Howard. Who else do you guys got out there? Dark, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Dark Jail 017. That is dark. That is dark just to think about. Thank you for the follow, though. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Waiting on the green flag. Oh, big contact on the start. It looked like Dalton pushed high up into the 639 of Dylan Kinsey on that start, causing chaos. Everybody keeps it straight. I would be surprised if there's no damage out there, but we're going to go take another look at that start as they did keep it going. Let's take a look at the number 82. Oh, he pushed high and Kinsey did not, and they just came together. Big issues on the start there as Bachman leads the way. We get some black flags out there as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Brandon Templeton has a black flag. I'm assuming it's from that start. That definitely was not his fault. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Going to be Bachman out front leading the way. Matt Schaefer in second. Dalton Dewart in third. Going to be Dylan Kinsey in that number 4 spot with Brandon Templeton in fifth. Going to be Brandon Combs in the number 6 spot with Logan Wentz in 7th. Devin Howard in 8th. Going to be Kurt in that number 9 position. Tyler in a 10th. Bud 11th. And Craig in that number 12 spot. Alexi? Is it Alexi or is it Alex? What is it? What's up, Moody? Did not grid up. So Bachman going to lead the way. Good run for him as they come out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. He's going to lead the way 0.7 of a second over Schaefer. How about this run out of Schaefer? I'm telling you, Dalton is not catching him as they come down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3 and 4. Moody out in the chat there. As we got 50 laps for tonight's main event. We're watching these guys roll around here at Lincoln. Dylan Kinsey starting to get the pressure out of Brandon Templeton. I'll tell you what, Brandon has been quick in that number 31. Don't count him out either. See Brandon Combs trying to make a charge through in the number 28 as he's going to roll around the high side of Logan Wentz. Into that number 6 position, can Brandon Templeton catch the back of Kinsey? Kinsey's got some speed. Just looks like consistency might be a little bit of an issue here. He might have some damage on that car, too. That could be playing a role here tonight. As they head through turn number 1 and 2, looks like Dalton Dewart has finally caught Schaefer. So Dalton Dewart has caught Schaefer. I mean, he is quicker than Schaefer, but I'll tell you what. Him and Bachman have just about been matching times. He's a tick quicker than Bachman that time. But Bachman is not just giving up that space for the lead. Can Bachman hold on tonight and pull the upset? That's going to be the question here tonight as they come down the front straightaway into 1 and 2. Looks like Schaefer fighting hard down on the bottom side. Out of turn 2 down the back straightaway. It's going to be a drag race to turn number 3 and 4. Schaefer down low, Dewart up high, out of turn 4, down the front straightaway. Dewart not able to complete the pass. Schaefer holding strong. He's going to slide up the track. Here comes Dalton down low. Schaefer with a big pinch there. That's going to cause Dalton to have to back out of it. See, Schaefer knew what he was going to do there. Pinched him down, made it so he couldn't make that pass down low. Had to bail out of it. Greg, thank you for the follow. As they head through turn number 1 and 2. So Schaefer playing a little bit of strategy here. This is definitely playing in the hand of the 007 of Bachman. If this thing goes green, it might be hard for Dalton to catch the 007. He has won 4 out of 5 races here so far. He's looking to make it 5 out of 6. But Bachman looking to rain on that parade as they come out of turn number 4. Here comes Dalton Dewart down low once again up underneath Schaefer. He's going to slide him in 1 and 2. Schaefer back with the easy cut down out of turn 2. Drag race down the back straightaway. Schaefer and Dewart down into 3 and 4. This is what got Dewart behind before, running that high side. Schaefer able to roll the bottom, but I think that bottom side might have gone away a little bit here. Oh, they make contact. Schaefer goes around. That brings out the caution. Is Bachman in trouble now? Think that one is going to be on Schaefer there as he rolled up into Dewart. We're going to take a look at that. I think he just pushed it a little too hard. He just slid up into the 82. Nothing that Dewart could do. Schaefer's going to go around. Caution. Flag comes out. But I'll tell you what, if Xbox is out there, he'll still say it's Mark's fault. And Mark doesn't even run dirt. So first caution of the night here. 16 laps into this one. This might be trouble for Bachman. Can Bachman hold off the number 82? I'll tell you what, I'm watching that 31 and the 28 too. I am watching the 31 and the 28 too. Those are another two cars to watch in this battle. As they come down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. Will they get one to go this time by? Not to take anything away from Kinsey, but I think there's some heavy hitters up there. Kinsey definitely been looking better here lately. I just think that Templeton was a little bit quicker. He did reel in Kinsey. Kinsey's car could come in late in this, but we'll find out as they come down the back straightaway. We are looking for the green flag this time by. Bachman going to lead the field. He's looking for a good start here. He's got to be solid or Dewart will pounce. Coming out of turn number 4. Green flag is out. Good start by Bachman as they come out of turn number 4. Great start by Kinsey down on the bottom side. He's looking to prove me wrong as they head through turn number 1 and 2. He stays strong up underneath Dewart for a minute. Dewart with a great run out of turn number 2. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Dewart looking up underneath Bachman. Bachman with a good run out of 4. Dewart not able to go up under there as Kinsey almost turns around. Here comes Brandon Templeton in the number 31. He's looking to make himself a part of the battle as here comes Dewart down low on Bachman out of turn number 4. Drag race down the front straightaway. It's going to be Bachman at the line. Dewart down low as they roll through turn number 1 and 2. I do not think the bottom side is it in 1 and 2, but I'll tell you what, Dewart gets a good run out, but still lost ground in 1 and 2. There might be something in 3 and 4, but I don't think there's anything in 1 and 2. Dewart's going to have to try to slide him in 1 and 2 to keep that spot. Dewart not able to rotate it enough in the middle of 1 and 2. He's going to lose some ground, tries to gain some of it back down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Battle for the lead. Bachman doing everything he can to hold on to it. He's going to hold on to it at the line as they head through 1 and 2. So good defense by the 007 as Dewart tries to hound him down in that number 82 through turn number 3 and 4. You know, Adam's got something that would work here. He's got a saying for what Dalton's going to have to do here. And I think he's going to have to lick the stamp and send it in order to get around that 007, probably in turn number 1 and 2. All right, they're going to be single file up at the front. They got 3 wide action towards the back as they come out of turn number 4 as Devin Howard tries to work the bottom. Kurt's another one to watch out for. He was fast last week. Oh, Cobber up the track. Cobber up into the wall out of turn number 2. This is not the race he wanted as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Top 4 single file. Battle's going to be for Dylan Kinsey. On back for that number 5 spot is Kurt. Almost into the back of Kinsey. Devin's going to get a good run through turn number 1 and 2. Gets up underneath the 639 of Kinsey through turn number 3 and 4. Can we get a pass for the number 5 spot? Howard on the move down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Back to 2x2 down the back straightaway. Howard not able to make that bottom side work through 1 and 2. It is just not there in 1 and 2. If you get stuck on the bottom 1 and 2, you are going to lose ground. We've seen Dalton do it. Now we're seeing Howard do it. He's going to get in line in turn number 1 and 2 as it looks like Kurt's going to take a shot down on the bottom. Now, this is another possibility. These guys get a little bit of temperature out of these tires. That line might work on the bottom side of 1 and 2 for 1 or 2 tries. After that, the tire temps are going to come up, and it just won't want to stick as Kurt almost stepped on the Winky there. He's got Schaefer up underneath him. Schaefer trying to make his way back up to the front as we got issues with Templeton in 3 and 4. Not sure what happened there, but he lost a ton of ground and a spot as Logan Wentz gets around. Cobber into the wall with Kurt just behind him. So stuff happening everywhere right now. As they come into turn number 3 and 4, Cobber still riding that wall. He is struggling with the handling of that number 28 here tonight. As here comes Hauer up underneath Kinsey once again. He's going to have to send it into turn number 1 and 2 next time. But he gets the inside wall. Oh no, a Winky step out of the 316 of Devin Hauer as he gets the inside wall in turn number 3 and 4. Schaefer's going to say, please don't mind if I do. He's going to take his shot on the 316 as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Can he find his way around? He had some speed here tonight as we got a battle just ahead between Kinsey and Brandon as Brandon tries to get that number 3 spot back. He's going to get it out of turn number 2 as Wentz is going to try to reel him back in. He's going to ship it into turn number 1 and 2. Oh, postage paid as here comes Brandon Templeton back to the inside. Down into turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be Brandon. Brandon's got the bottom side rolling in 1 and 2. I don't know how he's doing it. Nobody else able to do the same thing. Good race here. Contact as Wentz parks it on his front nose. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Watch the run out of turn 2 that Brandon gets on the outside. Big run down the back straightaway. Looking for turn number 3 and 4. Can he carry that momentum on the high side? He does as Wentz slips up a little bit. Wentz probably should have gone to the bottom. He went for the middle, hit the slick, lost the spot as Wentz almost up into Templeton. Here comes Kinsey. Kinsey looking to advance his way up in the starting lineup, looking for that number 4 spot as they head through turn number 3 and 4. He's going to go to the bottom. That's where Wentz should have gone last time as Kinsey takes that number 4 spot. He's going to slide up the track. Here comes the cut down by Wentz out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Keeping an eye on that battle. Bachman with an 0.8 of a second lead over Dalton Dewar. Great run out of the 007 here tonight as we watch this battle for the number 4 spot. It is absolutely intense. Sladen, thank you for the rose. Appreciate that. I don't know when it got sent, but I just seen it. As they come out of turn number 4, it's going to be Kinsey or Brandon Templeton in that number 3 spot. Kinsey 4th. Logan Wentz in 5th. Here comes Schaefer. Schaefer's going to get a little piece of Wentz there. Gets checked up. Howard's going to get around him. Move Schaefer back to the number. Whoa, he's going to go back farther as he moves back to 8th as Cobber makes a bold move to this outside. Cobber digging up high now. Finally got out of that wall. Look at that thing roll as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. So good racing across the board on the track as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Cobber going to dig that high side. Both sides looking pretty even right now. Devin's got to use all of 1 and 2, but he's able to make it work a little bit as Cobber digs to the outside. The drive off of turn 2 is so good from the bottom, but it's so slow as he gets the wall in 3 and 4 again. Oh, that wall has bit Howard all night long as here comes Schaefer back up underneath. Schaefer not happy with his night. I guarantee it as Bachman has now pulled out to a 1 second lead over Dalton Dewar. So not a whole lot of racing going on for the front 2, but battle for 3rd as Dylan Kinsey starting to roll forward. He's trying to make me look like a liar. Cody, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that as they come down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Great racing on the track. I'm keeping an eye on what's going on behind these guys, but watching the battle for 3rd as Kinsey's going to miss turn number 1 and 2. That's going to cause them to lose a little bit of ground. Brandon's going to drive away down the back straightaway, give him 0.6 of a second over Kinsey. I think that's the biggest issue we got with Kinsey right now is just figuring out that consistency. He's got the speed. He's just got to figure out how to do it lap after lap, and he's getting there. Kinsey going to be one. Oh, no, Brandon into the wall. Kinsey caught up. Yellow flag is out and with 7 laps to go. Holy cow. Cody, thank you for the follow. This just got crazy. Now you got to wonder, where are people at with tires? I seen Cobber digging up through late. Well, let's take a look and see what happened here. Kinsey just kind of caught up in it. But Brandon's going to get the wall in turn number 3 and 4. Boom. Oh, man. Nowhere for Kinsey to go. Caution flag is out. Does he have the worst streaming service for real life racing in the back of that thing? Does that say DTD TV? I mean, I know they got other stuff other than that, but man, they have been driving me crazy. I pay for a subscription and they don't even load the shit up like they're supposed to. What's up, Ham? Fisherman, thank you for the follow. I went back to go find your wreck after that heat race, I think it was, where you got wrecked after the race, and they didn't show it. I was so disappointed. I miss you too, buddy. I miss you too. I actually looked to see. I'm doing good, Aaron. I saw your post and I'm like, no way. And I had DTD TV until I just let the subscription run up because they don't load up the races when they're supposed to, and it was annoying. But I went to go look and they didn't show it on there. Green flag is out as Bachman gets on the gas into turn number 1 and 2. What's up, Chief? It's going to be single file for the lead, 3 wide for 4th behind him. Brandon Combs trying to make his way up through. He's making up some ground. That was a gimme there. He's got 2 spots from that caution to the cars in front of him, getting caught up in that 3rd and 4th place as we are going to watch the battle for that number 1 spot. Dalton Dewart trying to dig in on the 007 as they head through turn number 3 and 4. They're going to get 4 laps to go. Here comes Dalton Dewart down low out of turn 4. Bachman made a mistake at 3 and 4, got the wall. Dewart trying to take advantage as they come through turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. Can Bachman hold on? Dalton Dewart down low. It's going to be Bachman at the line. Dewart's got to get back in that number 2 spot. Bachman looking to pull the upset here tonight in that 007 as they come down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. They're going to get 2 sticks in the air, 2 laps to go when they come across the line. 2 laps to go. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Battle's going to be for the number 3 spot on back as Schaefer makes an appearance up in that top 5. Schaefer tried to break his way into the top 5 after getting contact earlier. He's driving through turn number 3 and 4. White flag in the air. Can Schaefer get a podium here tonight as they come out of turn number 4? Down into 1 and 2. Dalton making a move on Bachman. He makes contact. He's sideways. It's going to be Bachman into turn number 3 and 4. We're watching the battle for 3rd through turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be Bachman with the win. Dewart in 2nd. Schaefer makes contact into the inside wall. It's going to be Wentz for 3rd. Brandon Combs, Schaefer for your top 5. What a race coming to the end. We got to take another look at that one. Steven, thank you for the like. DNS Racing, thank you. What's up, buddy? What's up? Wow, that was insane. We got to go take another look at that. He's still out there just sitting. Let's take another look at that one. I'm not... oh, shit. Sorry about that. Not really sure whose fault that was. If you ask Nick Ham, it was probably my fault. Okay. All right, so we're going to watch this again as these guys get side by side. Schaefer with a good run here. Coming to the white flag. He's going to roll the bottom. He might have just drifted up a little bit too high. Wentz didn't lift, just came together. This is just 2 racers racing for that podium coming to the line. That's what I got a feeling it is. We're about to find out as we watch the replay. Yeah, Schaefer came up. Wentz wasn't going to lift. I wouldn't have lifted either. Schaefer takes the big hit in the wall. What a disappointing night for the 83. That sucks for him. That sucks for him. He had a good heat race, winning his heat race. Man, that is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. We're going to go through these results. We're going to bring the top 3 into... I'm jumping in. I know I'm not in there. Give me a second. You know what? I am proud of Bachman. Good run for him. I can't wait to talk to him. Can't wait to talk to Bachman. It won't let me move them out of there. Oh, hold on. Where's the top three? All right, so we got Dalton. We got one. You guys don't want to talk to Scott Rayom anyway. All right, so we got. Oh, Once is down there too. Just noticed. Okay. Yeah, what the hell? I was trying to bring him in. I guess I dumped him in race control by mistake, or he jumped in there at the same time I was trying to drag him in. I was going to drag him in anyway. All right, what a good race here tonight. Lincoln could be crazy. We did have a couple little crazy things happen, but man, Logan, you had a couple gifts to you here tonight. Coming home in that number 3 spot, you got to be happy with tonight's finish. Big race with you and Schaefer at the end there. It looks like you just came up a little too high. Coming out of turn 4 and you had that run.
Yeah, he slid up, and I kind of had to run and had nowhere else to go other than either floor it or check up, and it was the last lap, and I wasn't checking up.
It was crazy back there. I mean, we didn't see a whole lot of it up front. We saw a couple little mistakes, but people making little mistakes in the back. When you're running 3 or 4 people, those little mistakes turn into big mistakes. There was a lot of give back there, and not as much take as you'll see in a lot of these races. Is that part of what it took to survive back there? Was just giving people the room they needed to catch those mistakes?
Yeah. Here mistakes happen quite often. I make them myself, but it's just picking and choosing your battles, to be honest.
Well, great run for you here tonight. 3rd place to close out the season. Why don't you give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
First off, I got to thank you for putting on these broadcasts. The boys over at FTM for giving us a place to race each week. This league is a good league, and it's always clean racing. Castleberry Flagstone for keeping me employed each week. Super DIRTcar Series, Expert Installation, Swan Speed Shop, you over at MDI TV, and everybody at home for watching.
Good run for you here tonight. Good way to close out the season. I look forward to seeing what we're doing next. Yeah, Dalton, almost dominant Dalton Dewart. you got 3 out of the 5. That's got to feel pretty good. 2nd place here tonight. I'll tell you what, I was rooting for Bachman. I'm sorry.
No,
it was
no doubt. I'm glad to see him win. You know, anytime a teammate of mine wins, you know, you can't be salty at that for sure. No, I had a great car for sure. I seen him banging the boards pretty good. You know, obviously that was the fastest line on the track. I kind of wanted to. I felt pretty comfortable doing like a mediocre slider there in each corner and kind of trying to keep pace and not use my shit up against Sam there. And I went up. I think I was lap 41 or 40. I went up to the top and I started reeling them in. And I said in the Discord, I said I should have hit this top 10 laps ago on like lap 30. But you know, unfortunately, you know, he caught the wall and I kind of followed him in there. And you know, I thought right there was the point. You know, I had a chance, and then we had that caution come out and got a good start, and just wasn't able to capitalize. So
yeah, I was going to ask about that moment. It looked like you got the position. It just looked like the biggest issue for everybody looked like the bottom of 1 and 2 went away and never really came back.
Yeah, and it's weird. I mean, I don't think I've been on Lincoln since, you know, the weird updates and whatnot. And it used to be always be that bottom cut down type of deal.
Mm-hmm.
And when I seen it going to the top, it's like, oh man, what the fuck's going on here? And so I just kept running the middle, bottom, slight cut down, and it wasn't doing it. So I just, you know, found my way to the top and was able to keep pace. Thank God for that caution. We were able to try to do something, but you know, he outdrove us, and congrats on the win to him.
Yeah, it was weird. I really couldn't figure it out watching you guys because, you know, usually when the bottom goes, it's your drive out. You really see it. Yep. It was the drive in and through the middle. The drive out was great, but it was the middle. It was the beginning to the middle. It seemed to really slow you guys down. Maybe it was just real slick on entry because when you guys pulled off the bottom, you had a ton of pull. You would gain back on the guy on the top side. It's just you lost so much to the middle that you weren't there anymore to be able to try and be there for the pass in 3 and 4.
Yeah, that middle was pretty slick on both ends, so you weren't able to keep that bite rolling through the corner as you would on the top. And that little slider I was doing just to the top side of that slick, I was keeping pace through the corner, but the momentum from the top was pulling away from us. So I mean, all around, I mean, the track was decently racy, but the top was where you wanted to be towards the end there for sure.
For sure. Well, great run, great season. Cobb didn't have a good night, so I assume you're the champion. So good championship. Yeah. I know that the points are funny, but you beat him in the heat race too, I think, points wise, or
Yep.
or matched him anyway. But great run here tonight. Give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors.
Hey man, I always gotta thank you for taking the time out of your night to do this for us. Shout out to you all as always. All the guys at Full Throttle Motorsports, Sam on the win, my brother, Do Pro Performance, Gunner at Swan Speed Shop, GripHack.com, my brother at DJ Sim Shop. Go check them out if you need a wrap. Dean at Super DIRTcar Series, and that's all I got, brother.
Well, good run here tonight, and we're going to talk to the winner.
All right, man. Thank you.
You know, it is good to talk to the 007 in Victory Lane.
Yeah, you don't get to do it too often.
Man, you were, I mean, you know, this wasn't a fluke. I mean, you were strong all night. You pulled out to over a second lead. You know, even on that first restart there, I'm like, oh, you know, we're going to find out if Bachman's fast here or not. He might be in trouble. And you pulled out to a second lead over Dalton. I mean, you had to surprise yourself a little bit, I'm sure.
Yeah, Dalton's really good, so anytime you can just be a little bit faster than him, it feels a little bit good. But he was definitely a little faster those last 10 laps. I was a little afraid with that last caution that he was going to get me, but we just held on and kept her strong.
Man, I can't imagine anybody pushing the cushion as much as you were those last couple laps when Dalton got up underneath you. I mean, that had to be pretty hairy. You were flirting with disaster the whole way around, but, you know, it was bring home the trophy or the steering wheel, I'm sure was the mindset.
Yeah, exactly. I definitely seen him right there, and I started pushing it a little bit harder. And as you said, there was a couple times I got into the wall, and I was a little wary he was going to capitalize on it, but just came out with a strong win, I guess.
Man, good run, good run. I'm happy for you. I said, is Bachman going to pull the upset here tonight? You did. We love it. And why don't you give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors? Because I know it takes a lot of people to make it happen.
Obviously, got to thank you over at MDI for broadcasting this for us. All the boys over at FTM, Gunner at Swan Speed Shop, Dean over at Super DIRTcar Series, Expert Installation, DJ for everything he does with raps and all that for us. And that's it.
Good run. And I don't know when I'll see. I'm sure I'll see you around, but I don't know when I'll be broadcasting with you guys again. Don't know what you guys got coming up next, but can't wait to see you again, bud.
Sounds good. Thanks, James.
No problem. Always good to see the underdog take a victory. And you know what? Bachman's been fast lately, but with some of these drivers, especially with drivers like Dalton Dewart, he is an underdog. And man, he has shined here tonight. It is great to see. Great finale here tonight. Can't wait to see what these guys are going to do next. Make sure you guys go follow FTM over on Facebook for their next series. Get involved. It's a great group of drivers. And as always, until next time, be safe and have a good night.